Hey everybody, in today's video I'm going to be unboxing my latest purchase from Amazon. This is the 4-chamber bat house from the company Whitehorse. So with all my purchases, I like doing these unboxings. In case there's somebody else out there thinking about buying the same item and want to get an idea of what does it look like when it comes in, what's quality like, etc. So let me give you a glimpse of the box. This company sells a few different products. They sell an owl house, bird house, bee house, and then the bat house. I'm not sure if this one's going to require assembly or not. I know their bow house requires assembly, so we will see. This one is made of 100% Western cedar wood. There's some hardware in this box. You can hear some screws, so might be a little bit of assembly required. Not a whole lot of assembly at all. This we're going to be putting at the bottom, basically to give the bat something to grip onto to climb up. And it looks like most of everything else is already put together. So I don't want to so your door at the bottom is already assembled. I think all we're going to be doing here is putting this bottom on, closing this up, and mounting it to a pole. So let me get it set up and then we'll take a look at it. All right, so I wanted to show you the setup. There's really nothing to it. They give you this big old bag of hardware screws and brackets, but you really don't have to use those. Basically, the bat house is already assembled. There's already screws in here. The brackets are going to be if you're wanting to mount it to a wall or a tree. I'm going to be mounting mine to a pole, so I really don't need any of these. There's 2 screws in here I am going to need, and that's going to be to attach this bottom piece. The bottom piece is the same way. I'm going to go ahead and close my latch here. I wanted to show you how the latch works. You basically lift it up, turn it over, and now it's locked into place. You'll notice that there's screws on both sides, or holes on both sides. And then we're simply going to take this piece. There's some notches already built out for you. Get it nice and straight. And then I'm going to slide it into place. And all I need to do is put a screw through there, screw through the other side, and we are ready to mount the bat house. So Whitehorse gives you some hardware if you want to mount your bat house to a house or a tree. I'm going to mount it to a pole. I wanted to show you, just in case you're curious, how I did it. There's probably some better ways to do it, but this should work for me. I bought these clamps at my local hardware store, 95 cents a piece. And basically all I'm going to do is I'm going to put this around the pole, and then I'm going to tighten it with the screw that comes on there. I screwed them into the back of the bat house. I bought some number 9 half-inch screws, wood screws, so they're short enough to where they won't go through the wood, and that way you won't harm the bats in any kind of way. But that's basically my setup. I'm gonna go put it on the pole. Let's take a look at what it looks like. All right, so my dog is bored with my setup, but I actually thought it came out pretty good. I wanted to show you a final look at it. Again, you could put it on a tree or a house, but you want to put it preferably on a pole, because I could put a baffle on this and it's a little bit better for protection, keep cats, stuff like that, away from it. But here's my setup. Again, I used some clamps from the hardware store, just basically clamped it around the pole. Looks great. Now, I don't know if I'll get bats. I hope you'll subscribe to the channel. In the event that I have bats that use it, I will load videos of them using the bat house. If you've got a bat house, I also hope you'll leave a comment, tell us where you're at, tell us about your experience with bat houses. As always, appreciate you watching. Hope the video helped.